Viewer discretion is advised. Since we've been in America, the African descendants of slaves, we have never been allowed to define who we are. It is them who give the definition of who we are. Back then, we were portrayed as scary, big-eyed, big-lipped, cowardly coons. That's what they said about us, not us. Fast forward to now, we are thugs, criminals with immoral behavior. And let's be honest, they are the one that exhibits immoral behavior. What has happened to Bill Cosby and R. Kelly has happened in the past. They find a reason to take you to jail. Say that you wasn't paying your taxes. When there's another reason why they take you to jail. Because you're black and you're getting too powerful. So they take it upon themselves to bring you down. When they had arrested Wesley Snipes for something his accountant did, I was too through. Bill Cosby on a bunch of old shit. R. Kelly on a bunch of unproven shit. If they can't get you in prison, they will get you in the graveyard. When Pimp C came out of prison exposed in the industry, the man came up dead. But I only know like a few that kind of fought the industry. Little Richard fought for his rights, but when he got the money, his ass was damn near dead. Ice Cube broke away from Jerry Heller, but we don't hear from Cube no more. They done froze him out. Michael Jackson, I don't know why, but they bring up all these old cases about what people done and said. Michael Jackson clearly said that these people from Sony is trying to kill him for his catalog. No one brings that up. No one says anything about that. Well, we all know why. Because they are benefiting from it. They orchestrated it. I hate to tell you white people, but you people are not creative at all. Everything that you've done, you copied from other people. And right now, since Michael Jackson and some of these other stars have died or been murdered, you hear their music being played on these commercials. Now, y'all white people so smart, why come you can't create your own music? Because you don't have creativity. You are a copy yourselves. Now, I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to try to stay on point. Is that we as black people, man, we got to stop falling for the jive. We have to stop letting people define who we are. When we know these people. Michael Jackson, you can call him weird or whatever, but what entertainer isn't weird? They all have to dress up in these costumes, so when they come out in their costumes. That don't mean that's how they dress at home. Just when they come out for these public appearances. And people want to look at them and say, oh, they weird, look how they dress. But hell, they're entertainers. But as I say, they always want to go on hearsay about what people said. But when Michael Jackson, he wrote it down, got on TV and said it, that Sony is trying to kill him, somebody trying to kill him, nobody tried to do anything about it. Until Michael Jackson ended up dead. And see, when I think about Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson started out, that these people they got up under Michael Jackson. Because they didn't like Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson was a hard, nice cat. He wasn't playing to mess with them. He was not going to let them exploit his children. But they got up under Michael, and Michael fired his daddy from being his agent. But Michael didn't realize he had hooked up with the devil, man. Michael hooked up with some devilish people that were going to exploit him. Yeah, you blew up, but you was already up. You was already popular. You was already at the top of the charts. So a lot of times when black people want to venture out to get bigger for what? And get bigger for whom? See, because we need to realize that these people in this industry, they don't like you. They just like the money that you can bring them. And smiling faces sometimes pretend to be your friend. And what do these white people come up to you doing? Smiling. But you don't realize that the snake smiles too. So what you're really trusting is the snake. I know a lot of musical groups, black groups, that when they started out, they were really powerful. But as I say, the industry comes in and separates them. Then when they get separated, first the group dies because they left. Then they die because that was the whole plan, is to destroy it. Divide and conquer. We need to realize what's really going on with us as a people. And that is that people are seeing that black people are waking up. So they have to keep us separated, to keep us from bonding, to get stronger so that we can take over this place. But they're going to do everything they can to keep that from happening. And especially with these cases involving Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. I saw those tapes that they supposed to have of R. Kelly when he's supposed to be peeing on that little girl or whatever. And I was just not totally convinced that that was R. Kelly. The guy, whoever it was, had some type of wig on. The video was grainy. How could you really tell that that was R. Kelly? You might want to believe that's R. Kelly, but there was no definitive proof that that was R. Kelly in those videos. Then you got these two supposedly parents coming forward talking about R. Kelly been having their daughter. Why the hell didn't you call the authorities? If what you saying is true, R. Kelly's ass would have been in jail. But it's all a lie, people. And it's a shame that we have black people amongst us that is willing to take us down for some crumbs. And like I'm saying, when it all boils down, y'all people are going to be on your own, because the people who put you up to do it, they already told you, hey man, if you get caught, we ain't had nothing to do with it. No one ever asked these parents, why the hell did you allow your daughters to stay with this man in the first damn place when you said they was underage doing it? Then you want to talk about they manipulating the girls' minds when they talking to the girls, they're not saying that at all. Then you want to come up with some damn people that you talk about some goddamn body language experts. You people need to get off this bullshit, man. And people need to quit being so ignorant to believe this bullshit. A body language expert? Get the fuck out of here. Why come we not taking up? If y'all want to talk about old shit, what about the old shit you done to black people and you still doing to black people? What about these old motherfuckers who done hung black people? Some of their ass are still alive. Some of these people that held slaves, they are still benefiting. You all talking about old shit, let's go get that old shit to rectify the things that's happening to black people today. But they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about what you done years ago. And then like I'm saying, these things that they talk about Michael Jackson did, none of it can be proven. The man was acquitted, whatever, and no charges. And after the man is dead, he become, oh, these motherfuckers broke. That's why they coming through saying all this dumbass shit that they know that they can't be defended. They can't be refuted. because the person to refute is dead. So as I say, I think that black people, we need to start bringing white folks up on all this old shit that didn't happen 30, 50, 70, 100 years ago. Let's go on back. The 1600s. All that stuff happening. Because it is affecting black people today. You tell me how them people's lives is affected. What about the black people's lives who are affected by the shit that you white people did? It's time for you white people to goddamn start going down for these things. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on point, and not because these type of conversations, how can it not piss a black person off? And I said the other day is that I noticed all the people who talking about what Michael Jackson did is white people. So you mean to tell me that Michael Jackson had a thing for white booty? He had all type of black children at his house. And then from all those black children that went to his house, all of them said they didn't have nothing but a good time at Michael Jackson's house. But here it is, you want to come up here later on with some drugged up white kids who are now dope fiend white adults and talking about Michael Jackson touched them. Adults learn how to lie. Kids speak the truth. You get a child by himself, he gonna tell the truth. Get him away from all those people. Like say, if you think a child is lying, get him by himself and let him talk. He's gonna tell the truth. And these children never tell the truth about Michael Jackson. It's just that when their ass got grown and got broke and learned how to have hatred in their heart, that now they're going to turn against Michael Jackson. How many black men do you think was shot, hung, and killed because some white woman lied and said, oh, he raped me? You white people are double damn liars. That's all you do. Even the Native Americans say that the white man speaks with a forked tongue. It is no lie. You lie so good that you will make the unaware believe your lies because you play on people's emotions. Who likes a damn rapist? Who likes a person that hurts a child? No one does. So all you just say, well, Michael Jackson hurt a child, you come through with some lying-ass child who's a fucking actor. Guy's head all dying like he all sad. That's a damn actor. Playing a fucking part. You know, when a white person kills a black person, you know what the first thing white people say? Well, wait till we get all the evidence. But when black people do things, we don't need no damn evidence. The nigger did it. Michael Jackson is innocent. Now, when it comes to Mr. R. Kelly, I don't know, man, because, man, sometimes the man says things that just don't make no fucking sense to me, man. That's why sometimes it's not good to talk, have your attorney talk for you because you don't know what the hell you're saying. You get emotional. And that chick, Gayle King, she knew how to play on R. Kelly's emotions. She's sitting there all calm. Robert. She played the man. And R. Kelly didn't have the type of mental strength to deal with that damn interview. Which is why every time I see a black person doing some type of interview, I just shake my head because I know that it's a setup, man. It's not meant to make you look good at all. They're going to use your words against you. And if you get up there trying to expose the people that the interviewer works for, like Michael Jackson did, like Prince did, like many others have, you out of there. And the reason we are out of there so quickly is because we have no power to defend ourselves from these evil people. It was sad the way they did Michael Jackson. I remember he was after the feds had brought him in and searched him, all this type of stuff. He was just embarrassed by the whole situation. And then to come to find out they didn't find anything. But you are left to pick up the pieces. Why these white people who orchestrate these things, they go on with their lives. But all of that, it has to change. These white people they have to feel the pain. They have to feel the racism. All the things that black people have endured in this country for the past 600 years, you white people, y'all got to get it, man. There's no apologies. Reparations won't save you. Reparations will not save you. Because we know if you do get a reparation, you're going to try to get it back. Or you're going to try to kill us. As I said, I'm very saddened by this whole deal involving Michael Jackson because we've lost the black people, the African descendants of slaves. We've lost an icon in Michael Jackson. See, when you expose these evil people, you have to have the protection. And we as black people, we just think everything is so nice and hunky-dory. But these white people, they keep protection around them. I look at guys like Farrakhan. He has an army. And guys like Michael Jackson and these other guys, the black entertainment businesses, my suggestion is to build you an army so that you can be protected. Look up all the other entertainers. And especially for my boy Prince. His death was just so mysterious that you knew it was some bullshit going on. I think the guy was Larry King that interviewed Prince as well as Oprah. But people look at television and you look at these faces of these people that they put on the screen. They appear to be nice, wholesome type people. But that is only an illusion. So you're thinking you're telling your story to a person that has compassion. They do not. Because they work for the same people that you're complaining about. And I say, man, I hate what happened to Michael Jackson and Prince and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and just so many others that when they're tired of playing the game and trying to expose these people, they lose their lives, and then the people who are in control, the coroners, these people rule it as in suicide or some type of accident. We all know it was murder, and nobody said, well, wait a minute, this guy died, well, did he have any enemies? That's what they do when black people do crime. Did he have any enemies? When a white person gets killed, they say, did the guy have any enemies? They start digging and looking and try to piece things together. Maybe that's some foul play. But when it comes to us, they don't give a damn about the foul play because they want you dead anyway. George Clinton did a video depicting music, funky music, being banned in the future. These radio stations are already talking about not playing Michael Jackson's music. But whose decision is it? It's surely not ours because we still like Michael Jackson's music. And when they was talking about tearing down these Confederate statues, I knew that there had to be some other type of plot lurking. On one hand, they say they're going to stop playing Michael Jackson's music, but I still hear Michael Jackson's music being played in commercials. R. Kelly, despite what you think of him, there is no evidence of him doing anything wrong. But look how much evidence is out there for the things that have been done to black people. When are we going to stand up and hold these people accountable. It's up to us, people. Peace.